G'day and welcome again to Dad vs Son, and we're continuing with Corsair Leader by DVG. We're playing the United States Navy campaigns. We're currently doing the Battle of Midway, and we are up about to start day 2. Things have been pretty hectic at the moment for those who haven't seen the other one. We had a couple of a tough mission which took the poo out of our fighter force. So as you can see, Buster Wiggins has 4 stress, Bill Regalo has 2, Chris Foote has 2, and I've left Tom here out of that fight, so he still has his 3 gung-ho. It says 2 here, but he picked one up as an event beforehand. Other than that, the SBDs haven't flown yet, but the TBDs flew the second mission by themselves, and as you can see, Andy has 3 stress and Hughes has 2. So what I'm intending to do, if possible, for the next mission is to rest the TBD so they'll be back to full. Hopefully rest most, if not all, of these 3 fighters and just use Tom, if need be, with his gung-hos, and use the SBDs. But as usual, it'll depend on what target we get and how much poo we get into. So at the end of day 1, we finished with 31 SO points. We'd used 6, but we gained 4 back as an event. So we've still got 31. And we have 2 victory points. We lost 2 fighters. We lost Greycap Seagate, shot down, KIA, and Chris. Sorry, Chris, I still can't pronounce your name. If somebody can write it out phonetically for me, I'd love it. Was also shot down and is MIA. So that's a bit of a poo fight. Okay, so recon-wise, we've got 1 free recon now, and intel is no change. So let's see what target we end up with. And we have a small dogfight with 2 zeros, a secondary target with 1 VP. So the question is, do we just do that target or do we draw another? Because if we get one with more fighters, it could be a very dangerous sort of one. The other thing I could do is send, it's a -1 stress, so I could maybe send Bill Regalo and Chris Foote on this one. They don't have any gung-hos left, but yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we're going to send Regalo and Foote, or just Regalo. Regalo's got situational awareness and agile, so he can get the first kick in at least. But he's a +0 air-to-air, which doesn't help either. Or I'll just send Chris Foote, who's a +1 air-to-air, but he's got nothing going for him other than that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I'm going to leave those 2, and I'm going to take Tom, and he's going to be all by himself to take on these 2 bandits. Our other target is a destroyer. It's got 1 sight, no bandits. So again, that's another secondary target. We'll do that one first. All right, so we have a target. Sorry, wrong sights. Naval sights. And it's small. So that's a -1 to its air to ground, I believe. Okay, so we have a 40mm dual mount. Okay, small, I'll make sure. -1 air to ground. Yep. Okay, and we can take 2 on this one as well. So I'm going to take Lewis and I'm going to take Walker on this one, and they'll both carry a 1,000-pounder. Okay, so paperwork. The first mission is just Tom. No SOs for him. And the second mission getting there slowly is Walker and Lewis. Okay, so we start the first mission with 31 SO points, of which we're not using any. I'm just going to bring this over here to make it a bit easier. I'll put the bomb that they're carrying up here. Okay, we've assigned pilots with armed aircraft. Target bound event is regain all SO points you spent on special weapons. Well, again, we have no special weapons, so it doesn't matter. Okay, place aircraft. We're just going to come in here from the south. It's easy enough. There are no bandits. Intel air defense is no change. Over target event is pilots do not suffer any stress for performing suppressions. Well, that's good. Bodoki. Place a turn counter in the 1 box has been done. So dive bombers dive, no. Fast pilots, none. Sights and bandits, no. Slow pilots attack, no. Aircraft move. No bandits, advance the turn counter. So again, dive bombers dive, no. Fast pilots, no. Sights and bandits, no. Slow pilots attack, no. Aircraft move. Advance the turn counter. Dive bombers dive too low. And we have dived. Okay. Sights and bandits attack. So the sight is going to go 1 to 5, 6 to 10. So it's going after Walker. Lewis will try and suppress with his guns. And he needs a 9. Yay! And only gets a 6, so that's no good. So Walker is going to take 1 stress. And evade. And he gets a 1, which is a nothing. And that's our turn. So I'm going to get Lewis to drop first. Lewis is at a +0 air to ground. And we have a -1 on this. He gets a 3 -1 is 2, which is a nothing. Okay, and then Walker. Oop, throwing the dice away. Walker's at a +1. +1 -1. So he needs at least a 7 to kill. Which means he needs to get at least an 8, 9, or 10. So we're going to use his gung-ho. Or are we? No, we're not. We're going to go for it. 8, 9, or 10. Okay. And we get a 10 and blow it to poo. Okay, so that's 2 hits on it. So the sight can go away. During the next mission, treat all bandits as having -2 air to air. Well, that's handy. Okay, bomb goes away. Paperwork is that, Walker and Lewis get 2 XP each. And 1 VP and 1 recon, which gives us now 2 free targets. So we spent 3 SOs on the second target. Okay. Target destroyed. Now this was a -1 turn, so that's fine. So they get 2 stress each. Walker has no cool, I don't believe. No. So he's up to 3 stress. And Lewis has no cool and is up to 2 stress. Ah, sorry, he's got a +1 cool, so he's up to 1 stress. Okay. Second mission. Righto. We have 2 A6s in the centre, and that's it. And this is a -1 stress, so that should be good. So let's see what A6s we get. No bandits don't count. 2 no bandits. We have an average, which is good. No bandit. No bandit. No bandit. And we have another average. I'll put these ones back. Get them out of the way. Okay, so we need to knock these 2 down and -1 stress. Okay, so we've assigned our pilot. We've armed the aircraft. Event. Remove up to a total of 5 stress from 1 or more pilots flying this mission. Well, he has no stress and he's the only pilot. Bit of a pain. If I had sent the other 2, I could have removed all of their stress. But that's what happens. Okay. Determine and place bandits. There are only the 2 that won't move. Intel changes zip. Over target event is add 1 site to a random approach area. Okay. So the first thing we'll do is roll for the approach. So we'll have north as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the west. 9 doesn't count. 10 doesn't count. 8. Okay, so it's a western. And the site is a 40 mil, which is not going to do anything. It's a range 0, so I'm just going to throw it away. Righto. Turn counters in the 1 box, dive bombers, fast pilots, sights and bandits, slow pilots, aircraft move. Turn counter, same thing, aircraft move, turn counter, and now we have these 2. So one of them is attacking and the other one is helping him. Okay, so these both have a -2 modifier, which gives them a -1 total. So maneuver is -1, and he gets a 3 -1 is a 2, which is a tight turn. And then his success is a -3 because Tom is a +2. And he gets a 7, which is +1 position. That was lucky. Okay, so +1 position, so his attack value is -1 +1. So he's at 0 there, and then he's at -2, which could still kill us, so we will take 1 stress to evade. And we get a 6. -2 is 4, no hit. The other one attacks from the neutral position, so he's at -1. And we have a +2, so he is at -3 for his attack. We'll take another stress, up to 2 now. And we get a 2, which is a nothing. Okay, now it's our turn. Righto, so we're going to go for a barrel roll. And this will be at, he's at -1, we're at +2, so we're at +3 for the manoeuvre. And we get a 9, which is to neutral +1 attack. Okay, so our attack now is at +2, +3, +4. Okay, and we miss. Okay, aircraft move, turn track moves. Okay, their turn again. He's coming in for his manoeuvre at -1. Gets a 4, which is again a tight turn. Success is at -3, which is a 6, which is +1 position again. Okay, so he is at -2, and we're just going to roll it. He hits a -2, which is a 7, which would be damaged for us. We're going to use a gung-ho. The other guy comes in. He's attacking for a -3 and gets a 2, so nothing happens. Righto. We are going for a barrel roll again, and our barrel roll is at +3. And that's an 8, which is to neutral. And then we're attacking. We'll use a gung-ho and shoot this bugger down. That's 1 to him. Where are you, matey? Oh, that's his 5th. Tom is now an ace. Righto, and then we go into the last turn. This guy comes in for his manoeuvre at -1 and gets a 3, so he's still in a tight turn. The success is -3, so no effect. So his attack is at -3, and we will just, we'll take it as it comes. And he gets a 7. We'll use our last gung-ho, and then it's our turn. We are going to go for an in my sights. The manoeuvre is at +3. We get a 10, which is +2 attack, so our attack is at +5. And we roll a 6 and blow him away. And the mission is a success. Okay, homeward bound event is all pilots flying this mission suffer +2 stress and gain 1 XP. Okay, so he gets +1 XP, which gives him 3 XP for this mission. +2 stress. This was a 1 stress mission, so that's 3 stress. He is a 1 cool, so he takes 2 stress, which takes him to 4, and he is now shaken. Okay, so doing the paperwork, we get 1 VP for that, and that's all. So we're now up to 4 VP. Right, and that's the end of day 2. The trouble is we're getting rid of all the easy missions, and that means we're going to be in with the tough bastards. Okay, so today Wiggins did not fly, so he will regain 3 3 stress, so he goes down to 1. Bill didn't fly, so his 2 stress come off. Foot didn't fly, his 2 stress come off. Andy didn't fly, her 3 come off, and Hughes didn't fly, his 2 come off. Okay. Right, so at the end of the day, if we got anybody that can be promoted, Bill's got 2, needs 5. Wiggins got 1, needs 9. Foot has 1, needs 4. Tom has 3, needs 7. Benson has 2, needs 4. Davis has 2, needs 5. Walker has 5, only needed 4. Okay. So he has 1 left, and Walker will go from average to skilled. So this is him average at the moment. So you can see he's a 1 gung-ho, 0-3 stress, plus 1 air to ground. And he's now become a skilled 7. Oh, 2 cool and 2 gung-ho. Wow, that's a hell of a jump. Picks up 2 cool in one go. Okay, 2 gung-ho, still a 0-3, still there. Can't bitch about that at all. Okay. So I'll give him another gung-ho, which is good because he hasn't used any yet. Plus 2 cool, so we can take 2 of his 3 stress off him, and he goes down to 1, which brings him back on track. Where are we, Walker? 2 cool. Well done, that man. And now he is a skilled 7. Okay, Lewis has 3 and needed 3. So our newbie becomes green. So he's gone from a 0-2 stress and a 0 air to ground. And he's now a 0-3 stress with a plus 1 air to ground. Okay. And he's still got his plus 1 cool that we gave him. So he's now green 4. Okay, Andy has 4, needs 8. And Hughes has 4, needs 5. So that's the end of day 2. We have 2 days to go. And we have 4 VP and we need 11. So it's not going all that great at the moment. Okay, so in the next 2 days we need to get 7 more VP. And that's where we're looking at the bigger targets as well. So all the targets we've had at the moment, these are the ones we've destroyed. You know, small dogfight, a destroyer, a large freighter, and we failed with our medium dogfight. So that's back over there if it needs to be. Okay, so I'll call it quits there, and we'll come back for the next mission. Well, the next day, I should say. So, again, thank you for watching. I don't think I've made too many mistakes. If I have, I'm sure you'll let me know in the nicest, politest way possible, or just laugh. So I will catch you for the next day. Thanks very much. Bye for now. Take care.